streaming. Day 24. Maybe should this work out? Did I change it or not? Is going to be so interesting. No, we're on day 24. Okay, we're good. That back so you can see that. Okay. Yep. Yep. Me.
Oh my god, it's so pretty. Ah!
That's an interesting name. You're supposed to come with me. I forgot to take my other copy out. Because I eventually use it. Okay. We don't have you. Wait, no, we don't have you either. But we do have you. Nothing new, okay. Do. My trees have grown. They're so big now. Arctic camo. That is definitely not a thing I have. Before I go away to do that, I'm going to mark these in now. And this one, dice shirt. I should really go check to see if those work good enough. Also, the holidays are Arctic camels. Yeah. Do I do my normal Blabber's voice, or do I want to do the Gracie mock-up voice? I'll do Blabber's. What time is? Get that one line, and then I get it. Oh, I say, splendid! What no doubt prices item might we have for us today? Oh, I see. A plaster neck. The day remains when the pieces of our prehistoric puzzle are found. Will be a joyous one. Good luck to you. You have our deepest and most profound gratitude. Might there be anything else you wish to donate? Hoo-hoo, I say splendid. What no doubt prices item might you have for us today? How about the last piece of that puzzle? Oh, I say. Triceratops. Well, now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this means Triceratops is complete. Did I just say hooey? How terrible embarrassing. I sound like some blistering idiot. Let's move on, shall we? Here now. Where to begin? Triceratops, yes. A member of the some other order that you'll never remember how to pronunciate because you're just a simpleton. Had this great flourish in the late other period that begins with a C. You can call it the C period because it's the Cetaceous period, but you'll never remember how to pronounce that either because you're a simpleton. It was huge three-horned plant-eater and grew up to 30 feet in length. That's 9 meters if you don't, use feet. Because, not everybody uses feet. It's called imperial, and and only 5 or 7 countries use it out of the rest. So 9 meters because that's metric, which is truly remarkable. Oh, the Triceratops, not the metric. Triceratops is easily recognized by its distinct tri of horns, and of course its parrot-like beak. You could say it's a bird on the ground. Oh, and one more thing. One mustn't forget the solid neck frill, which provided it with a fortification against great predators. Or at least we believe that's what it was for. It could have been a mating thing for all we know. Triceratops was quite formidable indeed. In fact, it was one of the very last dinosaurs to suffer extinction. Primarily because the sea period happened last. You know, you have to learn your timelines for this thing, yes. Oh dear. Oh my goodness gracious. Please, forgive me. I tend to get a bit carried away. Dinosaurs, you know. Dinosaurs are awesome in the 90s and late, up to the mid-2000s era, before the 2010s, when dinosaurs seemed to be like a meme. Also, fishes are good, okay, usually, and paintings are great because it's so nice to have a collection. But bugs? Fuck you. Whoever told me I had to collect bugs? Ghastly things. Anyways, you have our deepest, most profound gratitude. Anything else you wish to donate? No. Your support is greatly appreciated, since you're the only person donating anything. The other villagers must be simpletons. I mean, who can't catch a fucking fish in the middle of the fucking season? But who might complain? I mean, I just stay here all day and sleep, so... Attention everyone. The Cherry Blossom Festival has begun. Look at how beautiful the cherry blossoms are, Sprout. It reminds me how blessed with long life I've been. Oh, you have a lot longer to go, old man. You're a tortoise. You won't die for a while. Don't you ever forget how tragically short-lived these beautiful blossoms are. Let this gift remind you. It's a pink tree model. May it remind you of passing beauty of spring, even in the winter darkness. Pink tree model now added to the inventory. Oh, I'm in shirts, that's why I was like looking at pink and I'm like, why am I not saying pink tree model? There we go, pink tree model. I'm not always super loud, you know, little air. After this summer will hit us full force, and I'm not very good with heat, you know. I think this is simply the most pleasant time of the year, kitten. I had a distant cousin twice removed who couldn't cha-cha. That's in me. Oh, that means it's in my blood. Oh, who could cha-cha? It means in my blood. You can tell by watching me dance, right? Juice is so delicious. Kathy, you want some? You look awfully thirsty. When the flowers are in bloom, you just have to stop to enjoy them. Now eat up, you. Everything's quite delicious, I promise, kitten. You've been picking up your habits from the zoo. Here, I'll show you. That was fun. I got my turn picking all. I'll talk to you after. Oh, see, we don't have any lost items. Please don't be too mad. Oh, it's okay. Any going on? Yes, but any going on. Well, in today's mail, the comes out of the trader. He'll be here on April 7th. So you're gonna be here on the Sunday. That confirms something I was worried about. That's how I want to do this over here. Well, I was worried that you couldn't have two event NPCs happen at the same time. Though granted, Wisp isn't a reportable NPC either. Don't care about you, watch. Pull the weed down. I have to work extra hard to get my bells started up this morning. Because that fossil is not going to do much. Happens might though. And yes, there is a way to get all 8. I'm just not good at it. Social t-shirt. It is a horrible pattern. Yes, I'd like to sell. Well, I want to sell this, 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 and I want to sell this. No, I don't want to sell that. We're gonna start with stationery because I can like buy ones and all these. Airmail, okay. But I want to see what the other one is first, if you don't mind. A little bit. Oh, what's that fucking airplane? Alright, now I can focus directly on this. Okay. Hats and accessories, I'm pretty sure I have the sharp parasol, which is right there, and I do. Okay. Walls and paper, if I'm going backwards in my thing. Wallpaper. That's the green wall, darling. Oh, you already have it, though. And that's the cabin wall. Like, you have, like, almost all the furniture for this, so why don't you, like, buy the fucking wall for it? What? Isn't that pretty? You don't have it yet, so forget the bells, and I'll give you a little ticket and shit. No? Oh, come on, darling. Stop toying around. I'd waste time and all that shit. Now give me your frickin' bells. There you go. See, that wasn't so hard. You have like over 23. I mean, you're gonna give it to me eventually, either to the house or to here. That's a stone tile. You've had it before. Unless because you like totally forgot that you had it. Did you have it before, darling? No, you didn't? Well, maybe I'm just stupid. Okay, well, you totally don't have it, so buy it. See? Look at it. It's not this old flooring or anything like that. It's actually stone tile. And it's actually not bad for, like, a garden and shit. So let's buy it. See? Very good. Now then. Here's your ticket. It's on April 30th. Don't fucking forget. That's a fancy carpet. You don't have that one either. See? Look at it. It looks almost like it's from India. In fact, it probably is from India, but you, like, missed the sale, so you never know if I had this or not. So you better buy it now. Yeah. See? Oh, and by the way, it was going to be, like, 4,000 bells, but I like you, so I'm making it, like, a discount, okay? It's almost, like, half off now. Well, not really half off. If it was half off, it'd be 2,000 bells and, like, less than that. But, you know, tomato, tomato, and all that jazz. Isn't that shit fabulous? It's a snappy print. In fact, it looks a lot better than the other shit we have. Of course, don't tell Sable that. I mean, she knows that she's just reading from patterns anyway. She doesn't make any of this original anyway. So anyways, I know you don't have the snappy print, and I'm not going to say anyways anymore because that is just getting redundant even for me. So where is your snappy print on here? Oh, it's on down at the bottom because the last one was like snow print? Okay, well there you go. Try it on, bitch. Look at it. It's fabulous on you. Like, I'm sure Gracie would even be happy with you wearing that. Yeah, see, like, it looks better on you than that thing you've been wearing for like... Oh my god, have you been almost wearing that for a whole month? Yeah. God damn it, no wonder Gracie doesn't like you. See, look, even the pattern in the back is pretty. No, darling, don't wear that. That's not the pretty thing. That's the pretty thing. Anyways, let's continue this little shopping experience. So that's the rugby shirt. And if I remember correctly, you bought that like maybe on day 5, day 4 or some shit like that. I mean, I don't remember. There's other people that come in here. They just don't buy shit. They just browse. Anyways, you also have number 67. That's why it's still here, because you keep like selling it back to me and shit. And yeah, that's a standing stone. Now, if you didn't sell me back the leaning stone yesterday, which you totally did, and never, like, fucking fucked up about that, you would totally have 2 rocks right now for your little indoor garden with little Zenfil and shit. But no, you sold it. So you know what? Here, I'm showing you what you could have saved up for, and that'd be the standing stone. You know, which is right there on your sprinkler and above Starman. Anyways, thank you for the money. Now here's your ticket. Don't forget, this month, not next month, not last month, this month. That's a soda machine. It goes well with the candy machine and shit for your decorations and crap, and the Happy Home decoration will, like, totally love it. Speaking of which, I talked to them. And you're not doing a very good job representing our community of fashion, you know? I mean, it looks bad on us when you can't bother to do it. I mean, everybody else is trying, they just can't get a bigger house. So, you know, try better, or, like, do better. I don't really care which one you want to look at. Anyways, that's the green counter. It's part of the green set stuff, but, you know, it's fine. And that? Oh, you thought it was going to be the t-shirt desk again, didn't you? That's the ringside table. It's for, like, boxing series. Well, the boxing theme, anyway. What's that? You didn't know about themes and shit? No wonder you're failing the Happy Home designer. Alright, here's some little newsflash from Tommy Nuke 101. First of all, buy shit that goes together. Second rule, you put them together. In the one room. No other things. I mean, there's some things you can put in there that would work, but you gotta be, like, careful with that. Another step about Happy Home designer, as they are fucking suckers for feng shui. Learn how to color code, bitch. Alright, moving on. That's the blue cosmos. You know, flowers and crap while you go into your little thing here to say that you have it already, which you do. So buy it. And this? Oh, well, that's the pink one. There's only like one more flower you haven't bought yet, and that's the purple pansies. And you might have already bought that once, but you don't remember because, you know, you didn't record them down. That's the white pansy, not purple, but, you know, you can get that too. Because villagers are a sucker for flowers. And that's the yellow pansy. Oh, you thought I was going to have the purple pansy today? Oh no, I didn't even think you were going to come in for the flowers today. Oh, look, hey, you forgot to look at this little journal. And that journal's called the School Pad. Because, you know, school's still in session, ding ding, all that, but it's going to be ending soon. At least in some places that are not related to here. Alright, so School Pad 101, you got it now. Good for you. And I love how it's like so cheap because people don't like it. They don't want to be reminded of school. Oh, are we done? Oh, okay, well why don't you just sell me back those things you don't want? Because you obviously don't want to use them in your house. So the Korean wall, the floor paper. Oh wait, hold on, darling, hold on. Hold on to this flooring. As you know, the little camel guy's coming back. You shouldn't sell the wavy print shirt. I mean, you could, but you really shouldn't. So far, you've been wearing them every day, so everybody knows that that's your, like, Seki Bessie. And I know it's not even your favorite shirt. I'm not selling your favorite shirt. Well, I might one day, if I'd like you. Oh, what's your favorite shirt? Oh, I know it's the Flame Crate, bitch. Anyway, thank you. Do come again. I look forward to seeing you. Ta-ta. Don't forget to pay your bills. If only you didn't wear a hat, it would be quite pretty. If you don't have... That's nowhere one of these. Oh yeah, I totally wanted to grab one. I want to use Oh, you were so scared, you just thought you were gonna break it. There it is. It's the tree murder. Okay. So we're gonna do a quick thing here. Animal Crossing. GameCube. Okay, so I'm just gonna read this because otherwise I'm just gonna be reading in my head and you guys will go like that. Okay, so someone says the most important thing I found in the last 2 days has to do with weeds. In addition to having an incorrect max number, so trees and what have you, there was much that I didn't know at all. Check the updated checklist and the weed sections for speculation part of the checklist. Although it was certainly the last thing keeping me from attaining perfect, some readers, including some other people, insisted they had several pairs of diagonally touching trees and maintained perfect. Stay true as we figured that out. Stay tuned. The 3 town condition sections has changed to a 4 town condition section. I discovered a few messages from the well to point to this. Okay, so basically he's doing an update version here. So we're gonna go straight to the guide. Perfect town guidelines. Talk to the wishing well. It will hopefully tell you have a perfect town, very livable. If it doesn't, there could be one or two or many things wrong. If you email me, see contact info, which with detail info, it'll be useful. I'll update the guide if HP. Okay. Definition of terms. The wishing well evaluates your town conditions by assessing most of the acres. The screens are divided into your town. However, some squares don't fall under the scrutiny of the wishing well. I'll refer to these as exempt, and to the other squares as non-exempt. Trash refers to boots, cans, and tires obtained from fishing. They all look the same when dropped and not to the normal items that may or may not be scattered on the landscape. Furniture, money sacks, clothes, balls, etc. Okay. The Wishing Well's message. The Wishing Well has a handful of answers to the questions, how are things? This is the question you ask when you're in order to learn the town's condition. They are. The satisfactory message. Yes, things are as they should. There is certainly a satisfactory level of prosperity, but this will just be a little more effort, things will be better. This means you have most, but not all of the perfect guidelines complete. For me, that meant that I need to get rid of a couple of diagonal touching trees. So diagonal touching trees need to die, apparently. The most satisfactory message. Things aren't bad, but it's just a little bit careful attention, everything will be the way it should. This means you have to take care of the weed problem. But there are still many, this means you've taken care of most of your weed problem, but there's still too many weeds in one acre or in the town in general. Once you clear up the weeds, you'll wind up either with a satisfactory message or the perfect message, depending on whether your town is perfect or not. The perfect message. Everything is perfect. Your town is very livable. The too many weeds message. There are too many weeds and acres in need of care of attention. The town feels very unsettled. The strange faring well message. News of this update. It appears that things fare well, but by and large, if you were to search out the acres where there are too many or not enough trees, then things would be far the better. I haven't received this message myself, but several people have written to confirm its existence. In order to get from this message to the yes message, some have replanted trees or removed instances of adjacent touching trees, perfectly grown trees. Too many tree message and too few trees, and etc. The too few tree message means there are fewer than 9 trees in the acre message. Plant more trees. Too many trees means there's more than 16. So between 9 and 16, just go for 9 or 10. We'll go 10. Too many weeds, etc. Okay. Too many weeds means there are more than 3 weeds there. Pull at least one of the weeds in that acre. Might as well pull them all. 4 town conditions. Okay. There are 4 town conditions of unsatisfactory too many trees. Adjacent trees are trees that are diagonally touching each other, even on a diagonal. Or trees touching each other. So, no trees can touch. Okay, first one. No trees can touch. Okay. So, a double-checking idea as we're using. The lake is a square where the river forms a large pool. Where there is a dock, but as far as I know, every town has one. It is not holding ponds. The isolated body of water, blah, 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 okay? And the normal acres are acres that are neither beach nor shop or major town points of interest. Police station, New Sense, okay. So here's the guidelines. All non-exempt acres must have 9 to 10 trees, so 10 trees in them. Or 9 to 16 trees, sorry. All acres must have no more than 3 weeds. You must have fewer than 30 weeds in your entire town. There must be no trash in the ground. And there's some speculation guidelines. You must have more than or fewer than a certain number of trees in your town. There must be a certain there can be fewer than a certain number of adjacent trees. There must be a certain number of flowers. But he says that he's certain that flowers are not necessarily needed. You must have at least 1 tree and at least a certain number of trees in non-exempt acres. Okay. So I need to go to D3, count the trees, and if there's like enough trees, then I'm good, and there must be something else. Okay, so exempt acres. You may have as many or as few trees as you like, up to 33, that is, in exempt acres. Exempt acres are any and every beach square, so all the bottom row is not going to be it, including Taylor. The player's house, so they can't fit around 10 trees there. The wishing well, the museum, and the lake. So not the dump, not the post office, not Tom Nook's area, not the train station. Yeah, non-exempt acres include post office, nukes, the dump, the police station, the train, da da da. The train station has seemed exempt to some, but I'm positive it's not. Note that exempt acres are not exempt from weed requirements. I have had the well complain that there's too many weeds in the beach acre and the museum acres. Okay, so speculation. According to Cassie James and some other person, their player house acre and the wishing well seem to be non-exempt for them. I think this falls under the new speculation requirement of the minimum number of trees in non-exempt acres. But I'm not sure. Any information from anyone could be this. I definitely have fewer than 6 trees in both of those acres, and I have person down. Okay. Counting your trees. If you're unsure whether a tree is in the acre you're in, stand directly next to it. If the tree counts towards the acre's total, if the trunk is in the acre screen. If you see the trunk at the top of the screen, but in order to stand beside it, the screen has to scroll, then the tree does not count for the anchor. Likewise, if you only see the top of the tree, it does not count for the acre you're in. So basically where the trunk is. Okay, so fewer than 9 trees. Any message, any number of 8 trees or less will result in the areas where there's little green message. Plant more trees in this acre. More than 16. Trees are things of extraordinary beauty, but... Okay. Okay, mail order access. If you have a ton of work to do involving cutting down or replanting trees, I suggest you recommend mail ordering several axes. They are cheap, and if you end up with more than you need, you can always sell them. It's frustrating to sit down for a major session of tree management only to have your axe break and are unable to get a new one. And then there's a guideline in growing trees, partially grown trees, weeds, dead tree sprouts as weeds, counts as weeds, and there's trash and there's flowers. Some people say that there's not enough trees appearing and they want flowers as possible. Okay, so we're going to go and see if I can figure out how to do this. Because the sooner I do get my golden axe, the sooner I can not give a shit about town appearances and crap like that. Okay, so D3 is where I got the message, so 1 up, 1 over. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. 3 on this side. 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I doing? It's only like 200. I can get like more later. 8, 9. Okay. But it doesn't like diagonal trees. Go grab me some pears, because I'm not gonna lie, I would rather pears or peaches or whatever exotic fruit I have than cherries. Now there's gonna be a problem with this particular acreage. I don't like having the river blocked in view. I don't like having the side being blocked. This particular acreage is going to be a pain in the ass. These look like they're touching. Okay, so we got like 1, 2, 6.5, 5. Let me just see where this is gonna look. 1, 2. So they're about 4 in vision. That'll be scaring me. If I plant one here, not here, here, would that obscure my river? I can walk behind these if I need to, because I can walk behind this point. This will be fine. This will be fine too. Okay, so I don't really need to. I can go on the other side and fish. I just need to be able to see the fish. Like, I can barely see Maria's house. Okay. Not there. Let's count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. I don't know if I count that. 5. I am certain that these trees are going to fail. The order of these will be fine. See, I don't know this line here. I don't know. This tree's on this side. Focus on this acre. That's why I don't like reavers near the edge like this. I'm tempted to cut down them just to be clear. One more little check here. Animal Crossing. How many trees can you grow at the same time? Yeah. Lifetime, 3 days planted. An exception to this rule is in GameCube. Saplings planted adjacent to buildings will grow, but only for a few days. These trees have been cut off. Hold on. Maybe this is a problem that only I had because I had too many trees. I don't know. But I'm used to, like, trees failing a higher chance, like... Okay. I'll try to do this. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing that happened on this. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be 9. Okay. I can live with that. I can live if I have to run away from something, if I can run in a straight line. So I need those 6, okay. My axe is getting close to death. Interesting, a tree fell from here. Queues. Where are my queues? They're right over there. Is there only one thing in the queues? Okay. See, if I wasn't concerned about this river... Actually, why am I concerned about this river? Oh, because it's this river and then this river that are connected so nicely that I can easily just go there and there, or back and forth between here and here. So this river is actually a major river, I'm concerned. See, I could put it here and that will just barely cover that, because that'll be 1, 2, 3, and it'll just cover. Okay, put that there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then one more is required. Too close. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then I just have to get rid of all the other trees that are potentially confusing me. My axe will break today. Okay, there's no confusion with that tree over there, so I don't care. I don't think Tom had an axe today either. So far this axe is doing quite well. This is clearly in this acre, so I'm going to leave that. That makes my 10th tree. Oh crap, that scared me though. I knew it was coming. Okay. I still need to get rid of this tree because it's still kind of confusing me on the up and down part. This tree is clearly not here. Nor is that tree. Is that tree? It's clearly not in this acre. There we go, 10 trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 trees actually, because we got the golden one over there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I not count? That's 8, that's 9, that's 10. Okay. So we're going to go and mail order in some axes as the guide suggests, because if we're going to be doing this daily, we might as well do 1 acre a day. And we gotta wait for those trees to grow anyway. I'd like to sell. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna take a look over here. See, you don't have an axe. Okay. I'd like to see my catalog. Yeah, I know. So we're gonna go down to tools. Some items. Yeah, some items. Order. Just want one more. I don't want to order too many because then it'll just bog down my mailing system. Okay. No, actually, I got some spare paper in my house. So there we go. And I realized I had a false. And I'll get 3 fucking hammers or axes. No one say hammer. We'll get 3 axes. We'll say it again. Tomorrow. Which just guarantees us that if he doesn't have an axe tomorrow, we can still continue our journey on that matter. Let's go see what the machine says. Okay. Now, there's a couple of things that might be happening here. Oh, excuse me. It might be because the trees aren't grown yet. Or it knows which tree that there's going to be less trees when the trees actually grow. I mean, that's possible. Or it's like, because they might not all grow. There might be like only 2 trees that grow because there's so many of them. Fucking hoot. And maybe it just knows which is going to grow and which is not going to grow, which is unfortunate for me because I don't have a means of telling that information. So we'll wait until those trees grow up, replace which ones are needed to be replaced, maybe it's the cedar trees so that, you know, there's some Christmas lights there when Christmas comes around. Or maybe I just can't count. Maybe there is less than 10, but there can't be. I mean, if you take that tree, put it up there, and add the tree on the other side, it becomes 9. And if you count the golden tree, that's an acre for entirely certain, because I walk around the whole bloody thing. Then that's 10. So maybe the flower thing is a requirement. I mean, the guide was kind of positive that flowers aren't counted, but maybe you need at least one flower or something. I don't know. I mean, that's our problem. We don't know. At least I don't know. Or maybe just generate some messages and tell you a current update. It's just like, yep, this was the problem before today when I looked this morning at 6 o'clock. Shit, I don't want to do that. Okay. To the post office to deposit the bells, and then we're going to go into the letter, and I'll send that all out. And then we will call it a day. We did an acre checkout. We got a bunch of items. In fact, we almost got like more items than we almost got like there's that 10 items. I think we started at like 350 or something like that today. That gotta be right. Wait, Cathis, wait, before you go like running off into saving all that stuff, how much is the turnip? You almost forgot to check that. Obviously it's not going to be as great as yesterday's, but we need to get a better idea of the pattern and how much you would lost if you missed that one giant spike. Oops. No. Alright, let's go find out. Okay, so where are my prices? is definitely a down price. It's not as bad as was when I sold them. 112 divided by 125. That's a minus 10 price down. Edit. Where's my edit button for this? There it is. 10.4%. Percent. There. I still need this to rot. And there's still tomorrow. I need this to rot for catching some ants, you see. Knee spoil. And then it will be great. Oh, I should put the turnips away. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to do one little last thing that I said I would do, because that is a thingamajig. Unless, of course, I didn't record it last time, and then I apologize for this. So just to be absolutely certain, I'm going to do the shout out for 2 people today. So, again, I wanted to say that I wanted to do some shout outs to my very old subscribers that's been staying around for me for this whole time. So we have Popeye Kids, that is Popeyekds, since 2009. And then today was going to be Sittenberg, Sittenberg, from 2009 as well. I don't know the month or day for these ones. I'm hoping these guys aren't like bots or whatever, but you know, we'll get through everybody eventually if you're not private. Anywho, I want to thank you all again for subscribing and staying with us on this long journey.